God's favorite family. I'm so happy you made it back to the channel because today would not have been the same without you. Hey y'all. Okay, so this is the third video in the series. So I'm kind of excited, y'all, because I made this thing up. So I made up this kind of self-check. So you know, we've been talking about the ways that we make decisions. So are you on the emotional side or are you on the logical side? So do you respond from your emotions, just how you feel in that moment, or do you plan and think about and analyze the situation and then respond? So I'm going to give you 6 different situations that I made up. Some of them I've been in. I'm not going to tell you which ones, but I'm going to tell you 6 different situations. I'm going to go through them, and then I want you to tell me your response. You don't even have to tell me. You can respond in the comment section down below if you want. I would love to see them, but at least write them down or just keep track of your responses. And then by the end of those 6 situations, think about your responses. Hopefully that you wrote them down so you can actually look at them, and then determine whether you're on the emotional side or you're on the logical side. So after I read off the responses, I want you guys to tell me what your reactions would be, or write down what your reactions would be. Okay, so are y'all ready? I'm kind of excited, y'all. I made this up myself. Let me know what you think at the end. Okay, so situation number 1. You've been working on an important presentation and you're just about finished when boom, something happens with your computer and you lose all of your work. Like all of your work. What would you do? So there are some extremes. I'm going to give you time to write down your answers. So there's some extremes on both sides, and I'll tell you what those extremes are at the end, but I just want you to write down like initially what you think of. What would be your reaction in these situations? So you've been working on this presentation and everything just wipes off your computer and you have to start all the way over. What do you do? What would you do? All right. Situation number 2. You just got a promotion, or you're working your dream job. You finally got the job or the position that you wanted. But just when you got that position, just when you got that job, your personal life just goes crazy. Like it's just mayhem in your personal life. What is your response? What is your reaction? How do you react? I'm not even gonna give you an option. I just want you to write down what you want to say. So what's your initial reaction? You just got the dream job, your dream position, but your personal life just goes crazy and everything just goes left in your personal life. What is your reaction? What is your response? Giving you time to write. Tell me, make sure y'all tell me what you think about this little self-check. Situation number 3, the third situation. You just found out that the girl or guy that you've been feeling doesn't want to be with you. Like y'all been texting heavy, y'all been on the phone talking every night, y'all been out a couple of times, you just know that this is the guy, this is the girl. You just found out that they don't want to be with you. There wasn't anything shady or anything like underhanded. There was no cheating or lying or anything, but things are just coming to an end just because that person doesn't want to be with you. What is your initial reaction? Oh, what is your reaction, y'all? Tell me what you would do. Or write it down, write it down. Situation, which one are we on? Situation number 4. Okay, so you have this deadline that you have to meet. Like you're doing this important project. You have this deadline, it's coming close to that day, but you just received a call from someone that's really, really close to you. Even after you tried to explain how important this deadline is, how much pressure you're under, even after you explained your situation, they still ask you to do a favor for them. And it may be something really, really important. You know, if you don't show, then they'll be upset. So what is your reaction? What do you do in that situation? You have a really important deadline, but this person that's really close to you really needs some help, and they called you, and even after you explained, they said, I still need you to come, I still need you to do this. What is your reaction? What would you do? Tell me. Situation number 5. We got 2 more. Situation number 5. You are right in the middle of this highly tense situation. Something has just gone wrong. Like, something's gone wrong and everybody around you is panicking. They're like in an uproar. Nobody knows what to do. Everybody's just losing it. What is your reaction? You're in this highly tense situation. Something's going on. Everybody else is just losing it. What do you do? What is your response? What do you do? And the last and final situation. Someone has decided to share something deeply, deeply personal with you. They begin to tell you every single detail of what's going on. They just spill their guts to you. And then suddenly they begin to cry. They just burst into tears. What do you do? What is your reaction? How do you respond in that moment? What do you do? Okay, those are the 6 different situations that I came up with to analyze. Are you more of an empathetic, more emotional type person? Do you react in the moment, in the feeling of a thing? Or are you more of a logical person? Do you think about, plan, try to fix it? What is your response to those things? So I'm gonna tell you some of the extremes that I came up with for some of the situations. I'm not gonna go through all of them. Okay, so like in situation number 1, where you're working on this important project, you're almost finished, and then everything just shuts down, like your computer shuts down and you lose all of your work. What is your response? So the 2 extremes that I thought of was you throw a fit. You just lose it, lose your mind. Or do you find a solution or even start over? So those are 2 of the extremes. So emotional response will be like, oh no, I know that it did not just happen. Oh my God, what's going on? Just emotional, just throw a fit, get mad, or just cry, whatever the emotional response is. Or do you sit back, take it in, and try to find a solution to the problem? Or just accept the fact that it happened and just move on and start redoing or trying to redo that project? Let's do situation number 3. So you're really feeling this dude, you're really feeling this girl, and you thought everything was going cool, like everything was great on your end, like this is the best thing ever, like I've never been with someone like this. But all of a sudden they tell you, you know what, I don't think I want to be in a relationship with you, or I don't want to continue what we got going on. Can we just be friends? So the extreme responses that I saw with that one, again, lose it. Just go off on that person, just let them have it. Or do you respect their wishes? Ooh, do you accept it and move on? Are you able to just not deny your own feelings, accept that you feel the way that you feel, but still respect their feelings as well? Can you be logical, or do you have just an emotional snap response? And I want y'all to be truthful. Like, you don't even have to share your responses with me, but this was just like a quick little self-check that I came up with, and I'm really like excited about it. I want to know what you guys think about it. I hope that you wrote down your initial responses right at the beginning. So I hope that you were writing down your responses or even recording your responses, and I hope this kind of helps you figure out if you're an emotional responder or a more logical responder. Like I said in yesterday's video, neither one is just completely wrong. The whole point of this series is to get us to understand where we stand. Are you on this side in the emotions, or are you on this side in the logic? So like I said yesterday, too much of one can be a bad thing. Even if you're a just highly logical person, you're probably missing out on some great opportunities or some things that you could really enjoy in life, because you're always overanalyzing and overthinking things. But if you're highly emotional, responding in the moment every time in every situation isn't the best thing, because you could end up in a lot of trouble and making some bad decisions. So the whole point of this series is not to bash one side or the other. It's just so that we can identify which side we're on, and then we can better understand how we can achieve this more balanced mindset, just like I was talking about in yesterday's video. I hope that you guys enjoyed this series. If you're just watching this video, I hope that you will go back and watch the other 2 videos. Hopefully this one makes a lot more sense sense after you watch those videos. If you've been following the series and you're on this third video, I'm so happy that you joined me on this series. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know your responses down below if you want to share. If you've discovered something new about yourself in this series, tell me down below. I want to hear your thoughts. I want to hear your feedback. Love you guys so much. Thanks for watching. Peace and